Hello everybody, I'm Acelegin and welcome back to Heartache 101. This is the third episode of this that I'm deciding to film tonight because it is a very addicting game, so I'm just going to get back to it. Let's go. Is that a fucking egg there? Oh, do I have a forward 2? No, I don't. It's about to hatch. What the hell? Oh, Grandma, you and your antics. A new pair of tennis shoes. No more losing races around the school to Mickey. Athletics plus 5. Let's see if I can actually talk to someone this time. Who's there? Hang on, Acelegin, I think I've got it. Got what? This one was tricky, but here's how you get the solution. Oh, we're talking about homework, I guess. Wonder if I should just ask Takia how he feels about Mickey. No. How do you feel about Mickey? About Mickey, your friend? She's your friend too now, at least Mickey makes it sound that way. Mickey is alright. Alright? Sure, hey, she's your friend, why are you asking me? Wait, I get it, you're wanting to know if I like her... Yeah. You're wanting to know if I like her stuff, is that right? I was just curious. Were you afraid that I was starting to like Mickey? No, but... Don't worry, there's someone else that I like. Didn't you know? So you don't like Mickey? Not more than anyone else. Rest easy, big guy. She's all yours. But I don't want her! Come on, you're making it rather obvious that you do. Why else would you be asking me that question? Maybe because she bet me that she could get a girlfriend before I could get a girlfriend? I was just curious, but come on, Acelegin, you're not fooling anyone. Damn it, I don't like Mickey! I don't, do I? Yeah, of course I don't. Well, that was worthwhile. What's that thing behind me? I guess that's all for today. What do I want to do? Boost my personality or something. Games. We'll give it a try. Oriental dolls! Cool, I guess. I think that's the only prize you can win at this game. Next day. Ooh, another egg. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, bonus orb. 4, 5, 6. Can I talk to someone? I can. Oh, hey, Shihoko. Hi. Sign. Shihoko, what's your sign? I can tell you. She's an Aquarius too! Awesome! Okay, see ya. Go forward 1. Okay. Move. Hey Tsubasa. There you are. Excuse me, what is your name? I don't think I ever told you. It's Acelegin. I'm Tsubasa. Now then, here's the problem. A university student was kidnapped from her home. We know she was home at the time because the last person to see her was a co-worker. She worked at a local post office during a part-time job, and it was this co-worker who drove her home that night. This is the person who was returned safe and sound a month ago. Yes, but try to forget that for a moment. Try to solve this mystery as if it just occurred. If you say so. At 4:30 a.m. the local police received a ransom call from the kidnapper. It is believed that the actual kidnapping took place shortly beforehand. Could they trace the call? They did, and it was found that he called from a public phone very close to the victim's residence. It seems plausible that the suspect called along the way to a hideout of some kind, or that the suspect actually lived in the vicinity of the victim. So, what do you do? I guess I'd check the apartment first. Good a start as any. The victim lived alone in a small studio on the second floor of a rundown place in an unusually bad part of the city. Being a student, she was too poor to afford anything better. That makes sense. Looking around, nothing seems to stand out or strike you as odd. No sign of violence. I guess go somewhere else? Where else would you go? You have no viable leads that would be beneficial yet. Simply because you cannot perceive evidence at first glance does not mean that they are not there. Oh yeah. You can investigate the door, the kitchen area, or the bed. The door. I'm getting bad vibes about the door. Checking the door would have been my first thought as well. There should, in theory, be signs of breaking entry. However, there are none. Couldn't she have simply left the door unlocked? That is a possibility, of course. However, considering the neighborhood, that seems unexpected. So her door was, in fact, locked. Unknown, but the door was found unlocked when the police made their preliminary investigation. You're not making this easy, are you? It is not my intent to be easy or hard. I am merely presenting you with the facts that were presented to me by my father. He presented me these facts as a matter of observation. To be a detective means you have to use what information is at hand to come to a conclusion. So, where to now? The kitchen. I'm curious about the kitchen area. For this room, the kitchen consists of little more than a small corner of the surface area of the room as a whole. It still contains the essentials. Fridge, counter, sink, stove. There's nothing particularly suspicious of any of these objects. It's rather bare, as a matter of fact. Not even food lying around. There were a few carrot shreds on the floor, but that's it. Where to next? The bed. Let's look at the bed. Yes, investigating the bedroom could be an important lead. The thing about the bed is that it was made. Sheets all tucked in and everything neat and tidy. That's strange. She was kidnapped in the middle of the night. As such, the victim should have been asleep. The lack of appliance usage supports this theory. Wouldn't it be strange for a kidnapping victim, or culprit for that matter, to take the time to make a bed? Could there be another explanation? Could she have another reason to still be awake? At 4:30 in the morning? I could think of plenty of reasons to be early that morning. Yeah. I can't talk well. It's possible. Indeed, and if that's where your intuition leads you, then you've got to answer this question. What reason could the victim have had to be up at such an ungodly hour? Video games? What next? Done for now. I guess I'm done. Nowhere close to it, but we can stop for now. Alright, peace out. I'm not going forward 3. This is risky. Strong glass repels me backwards. The fuck? Okay, move. And Adam, go forward 1. Takio has invited me to hang out at the game center after school if I feel like it. Cool. I'll go there then. Let him go back 4. Game Center, I get +6 to my something. Hey, Acelegin, glad you could make it. What's going on, Takia? Check this game out, it's challenging. You answer quiz questions? There's puzzles that you solve too. I'm not crazy about the other games here, but this one forces you to think. Play the game with Takia for a while. He was right, it really did force me to think. Neat. That's 2 6s in a row. What are the odds? Oh, hey again. Have you been mulling over the case? Sort of. Am I going to be searching virtual apartments again? After an investigation of obvious locales, it is customary to interview people who may know information that could be of use. My father did that, and that's what we're going to be going over today. I have to interview these people? Yes, in the past, not in the present. Oh, I get it. So who is there? For one, there is the victim's mother. Second, there is the co-worker who drove her home. There is also the victim's boyfriend. Fine, call in the first one. Who will you interview first? Boyfriend. How about the boyfriend? You must know something. What about it? Surely you would have had interesting information to give, but sadly my father did not have the opportunity to interview him. Why is that? Because the boyfriend was nowhere to be found. He failed to answer the phone and he wasn't at his house. When asked of his whereabouts, no one could answer with any certainty. That sounds suspicious. There's a more probable explanation, but we'll get back to that. Who would you interview next? Co-worker. I should talk to the co-worker. Definitely. However, the co-worker didn't have any idea herself or might have kidnapped the victim or... However, the co-worker didn't have any idea herself who might have kidnapped the victim or where she might have been taken to. Thanks for nothing, co-worker. There was a nugget of information the co-worker had that was of interest, though. When driving home, the victim mentioned how her boss was having her work extra hours for the upcoming week. The victim also mentioned that she didn't care about this news. This struck the co-worker as odd, and she was of the belief that the victim had hated her job, or at the very least, working in general. That's pretty normal, though, to hate working in general, I mean. I beg to differ. My father does not hate his job. So, who's next? The mom? I'll interview the mother. Sadly, the victim was not particularly close to her mother. The victim may have moved out because of a falling out, or because her mother was also strapped for cash because of a divorce settlement. One intriguing fact that arose during the interview was that she was aware that the victim received a pet rabbit as a gift from her boyfriend recently. A pet rabbit? Now, think back to your investigation of the apartment. Did you discover anything there that you can make a connection to? The carrot shavings on the floor. I've already interviewed everyone. The case was difficult precisely because there were no solid suspects. Nobody seemed to have a motive other than wanting ransom money. That's a shaky motive at best, as the victim or her mother weren't exactly the richest folks in town. Even if such wasn't the case, such a motive could be applied to literally anybody. Figured it out yet? Hey, it took you several days to figure it out, didn't it? My father made this much harder for me than I'm making it for you. I'm dropping hints left and right. If you were actually listening to me, you should have caught a few snippets of information. So what next? You have as much information as I had when I solved the case. When you're ready, you can make an accusation. Give me some time to think. Very well then. I'm guessing it was the boyfriend. Let's go for some more personality. Ooh, I get to steal another bike. Yay! Oh, that's it. Fine, I'll go to the store. No. Horoscopes. Looks like Tuesday is Aquarius, and Friday. Thursday, Saturday, and Monday are whatever that red thing is. Sunday is Mickey, and Wednesday is Keiko. No, I do not. Immunity from next bug, shift astrological tendency, upgrade. Not doing any of that. Thursday. Keiki is here. So is Rio. Neither of them has noticed me. Who shall I approach? Riho. Great, someone get me the pervert police. I'm not a pervert. You just assume that because my hair is long. Do I know her sign? I don't think so. What's your sign? Oh, please, I can't believe you're still using that line. He doesn't want to share it. Aww. I'm gonna go count that egg. About to hatch. Aww. Go back 3. Huh. Guest attended the flower arrangement club. Soul +2. Present from Grandma again. A new sweatshirt, and it's even in style. Must have gotten someone at the store to pick this out. It's the only explanation. Looks +5. Yeah. Let's boost up my mind. Let's stay. Move. Move. Go forward 1. Move. Items. Let's go back. Let's use that. Tsubasa is standing off to the side, wiping her glasses with her shirt. A lot of gunk gets on glasses, I'm sure. Yes, that is very, very true. Get it all? Tsubasa hurriedly put on her glasses. Indeed. It's all that spittle, isn't it? Oh, hey, Shihoko. Mr. Kono spits while talking. I feel bad for those of us who have to sit in the front row. Do you sit in the front row? I don't, but I think Tsubasa does, right? I usually skip that class. Come to think of it, you weren't in class today, huh? Nope. I don't know how you get the grades that you do. I can only be bothered to get good grades for the subjects that matter. Like which? Can this wait? I have things to do. See you in class. See you in class if I'm there. Tsubasa left. Some people can just do that. Do what? Get good grades without seeming to care. I didn't know you two were classmates. Yeah, we've been in classes together since our first year, but I still can't say I know her that well. Really? Must be because Tsubasa loves to skip. I remember in our first year she skipped math every other day. Somehow she still passed the class. Wow. Back then she'd sit in class to watch her TV dramas. These days I think she has something else to do, though I don't know what it is. How about you? What about me? Good grades. You don't? No, Aww. Oh, sorry for asking. It's okay. Well, I should be going now. Okay, later. Go forward 5. Yeah! Hey, Acelegin, what you doing on the roof? Oh, just waiting for somebody. A girl? Yeah. Acelegin, you think you can get away with that? It's tougher than you might imagine to make out with a girl on the roof without being seen. Anyone can come up and bust in on you at any minute. Yeah, in Japan. In America, the roof is always blocked off. That's not what I was doing. No? Who is the girl? Tsubasa. Oh, I guess it couldn't be that then. Now you're so sure of the opposite. Well, Tsubasa has said that she wouldn't fall for a guy unless he was not only decent looking but smarter than her. Guess you lose me, huh? Okay, so I guess the important stats for her are look and mind. I already knew about mine, but I guess I need to get my looks up for her. I am smart. I smart good. Sure you are. I'm joshing with you. But she did say that once. It was during a break in a council meeting. We all kept bugging her to tell us which boys she likes. So she doesn't like anyone? Looks that way. Hey, isn't that Tsubasa down by the front gate? Huh? Oh, hey, it is. She stood you up, Acelegin. Whatever. I'm joshing with you, bro. Well, I better get going. What is Tsubasa doing down there? Oh wait, I see now. She's talking to her dad. If I squint hard enough, I can make out the notepads in their hands. Don't roll a 2. Move. Oh. Played ping pong during break until each and every ball was lost. Let's go on the train. Neighboring town. So it's nice fruitcake. I got cash to spend. Okay. Hey, somebody abandoned an old rundown biker. Awesome. Take the nearest road. New location discovered. Ooh, karaoke. I arrived at the karaoke box. Let's hope the walls are padded. We got 300. Yes! Yes! I practiced singing some of my favorite songs. That's enough for today. Oh, I got a soul boost. Nice. I have some dolls and a fruitcake. It is now Saturday. What am I at? 8, 4, and 5. I'll save all of those. Tsubasa is here. Tsubasa, I saw you talking to your dad again. Was he briefing you on another case? Yes. It's funny that he comes all the way over to the school to do that. He enjoys this as much as I do. What, hand-feeding another person crumbs of information and watching them try to bake a cake with it? You're enjoying it too, otherwise you wouldn't keep coming back. Is that really why I keep talking to her? Probably. So, have you figured out what happened to the kidnapped girl? Should I tell you now? Yes, but only if you've given it thought. Your first answer is your final answer. Okay, it's obvious. The boyfriend. Boyfriend must have kidnapped her. Technically, you're right. He was the one that made the call to the police. As it happened, he was holding up with her in an abandoned shrine. However, he was not alone in perpetrating the crime. There was an accomplice. Who do you think it could have been? Then it had to have been the girl herself. Quite so. Ha ha! I am a detective! Consider. It seems plausible that the victim did not sleep or could not sleep in anticipation of their plans. If the case was could not sleep, she may have decided to make the bed just to have something to do or to help ease her mind. It's also reasonable to assume that she was apathetic towards her increased hours because she knew she wouldn't attend work that week. She'd be a missing person after all. Consider also that the door was not broken into. It might be reasonable to assume that the victim's boyfriend was invited in, or the door might have been left open in anticipation of his arrival. There was also the matter of the victim's pet rabbit that was given to her. It was not in the apartment. What kidnapper would bother taking a house pet with him? These suppositions give rise to the conclusion that the victim was also the culprit, though she did have help. And it was all a plan to make some quick cash. I got it. It's a beautiful thing, is it not, when a puzzle finally comes together, when you see the whole picture before you. It sure is. Sure, but what did your dad do when he figured all this out? He told the police to install hidden cameras in her apartment and to do nothing more. They were not to pay the ransom money. If my father was right, then the girl was in no danger and the police could afford to simply wait for one or both of them to come back to her apartment, which they would have to do eventually. That is exactly what happened. Your dad is a pretty smart guy, huh? You don't get to be a chief detective of a district by playing bingo in the office. Does your dad always have to solve cases this lame? Fake ransom cases are rarer than fiction makes them out to be. I mean, who exactly did they think was going to pay that ransom? You mustn't overestimate the criminal mind. Not most of the time, I'm afraid. Frankly, this wasn't a difficult mystery, but it serves to give me an inkling of how useful you might be to me. I'm useful! Yay! Ah, crap. I will kick your ass, bug. Next day. The lights are off, but I can hear those delinquents at it. Maybe if I'm stealthy, I can get my work done without being noticed. I have to hide behind sinks as I move about. I don't think you can get away with hiding behind a toilet or bucket. Ah, crap. Snake! 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 Right, well, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.